Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Visa Solutions Australia fortnightly webinar. Thank you for joining me today. For those of you who have not met me previously, my name is Fiza and I'm a registered migration agent at Visa Solutions Australia. I am the newest member of the team with about 5 years of experience in the migration industry. So Visa Solutions Australia is a full-service immigration provider that specializes in innovative immigration solutions for clients interested in working, studying, visiting, and even living in Australia. So we provide immigration assistance to employers, individuals, parents, students, even business owners, and major project developers, entertainers, investors, and many others from various walks of life. The Visa Solutions Australia team is committed to providing each client with highest standard of service at an appropriate price. So this week, I'm going to provide you with information regarding sponsorship accreditation. It looks like it's going to be a short one today, but if you do have any questions, feel free to send them through in the chat box, and if we have some time, we can go through them. So now let's get started with the webinar. Who is eligible for sponsorship accreditation? So in summary, sponsorship accreditation is for 457 sponsors who have a long history of good dealings with the Department of Immigration. This is not for everyone. It will only apply to a small number of corporates because of the eligibility criteria. So how long does this sponsorship is valid for? Compared to the ordinary standard business sponsorship, the accredited sponsors are granted with 6 years sponsorship validity. There are benefits to becoming an accredited sponsor. So what are those benefits? One of them is accredited sponsors who lodge 457 nomination and visa applications receive priority processing. As many of you would know, the current processing time for a 457 nomination and visa can take up to 12 weeks to process. In addition to this, sponsors approved with accredited status after the 1st of July this year are eligible for streamlined processing of nominations where if the nominee's base salary is equal or greater than the Fair Work High Income threshold, and the occupation is classified as a skill level 1 or a skill level 2 on the N-Score dictionary. They also get streamlined processing for nominations who apply nominees who apply where the base salary is equal to or greater than $75,000 per year, and the occupation is again listed on this as a skill level 1 or skill level 2 on the N-Score dictionary. There are some a small number of occupations which are not included in terms of this streamlined processing. We can go through that in detail if you have any questions. So who can qualify for accredited status? Basically, you need to be a government agency or even a public listed company or a private company with at least a minimum of 4 million in annual turnover in the last 3 years. You need to have been an active 457 visa sponsor for the last 3 years with no more than 6 months break in the past 36 months. The company should also have no adverse information. So, for example, based on monitoring, including any formal warnings and sanctions. If you have, you must also have sponsored a minimum of at least 10 primary visa 457 visa holders in the last 2 years prior to lodging for the accreditation application. You must have lodged complete and decision-ready applications over the last 2 years and have had no more than 3% refusal rate in the last 3 years. Also, you need to have at least 75% of Australian employees in the workforce in Australia. All 457 visa holders must be engaged as employees under a written contract of employment that includes at least the minimum employment entitlements as required under the national employment standards, unless they are exempted. All Australian employees must be paid in accordance with an enterprise agreement or an internal salary table that reflects the current market salary rate for all occupations in the business. You must have also provided details of all your business activities undertaken by the business to the Department of Immigration. Lastly, you need to have also provided details of all the principals and directors of the business to the Department of Immigration. So most of you would want to know, how do you apply for accreditation? For existing accredited sponsors, you would have received notification from the Department of Immigration sometime in June this year, inviting you to upgrade the accredited status to enable you to access the new streamlined nomination processing arrangements. If you are an existing sponsor who now meets the accreditation requirements, you can lodge a sponsorship variation application and ask to be considered for sponsorship accreditation. So this is where we come in. So how can we help you? We can assist you with the preparation, lodgement, and the processing of your sponsorship application. With our expertise, we can help reduce overall processing times. It is actually an expensive application to get wrong, and if you do get refused an application, this usually causes issues in future applications. We will work one-on-one with you to guide you through the complicated process and give you the best chance of success. Basically, our mission is to help you achieve the desired results. Dealing with the Department of Immigration is generally quite challenging, so our friendly team is happy to always give you a helping hand and assist you with the application process. So if you do have any questions, feel free to put them through the chat box. Okay, I think that is it for today. So if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call at 0893282664 and we can discuss your eligibility. Thank you for joining me today.